happy learning from happy learning to Excel. So my topic is to be lookup, and after that we will discuss about Vlookup and Xlookup. Here we have first of all here I have maintained some data for sustaining. Basically, it contains information about a report card where we have a 7 participant naming A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. In social science. If I some persons for a particular subject, what we need to do, what I am trying to say here, we have some names, suppose E, A, G, and B, and I just want to find out the figures of in these subjects corresponding to these names. So I just type lookup. So here we are having two syntaxes. First syntax contains lookup value, lookup vector, and then result vector. And the another one being syntax second, saying lookup value and array. First of all, I just want to introduce the very first syntax, lookup value. What do we mean by a lookup value? Basically, a lookup value is a value to search for the lookup range. Here we have a first name is E. So we just connecting our cell A15, which containing E candidate, comma, lookup vector. Lookup vector basically a range from we are looking the data from. So here we have a data of lookup range from A2 to A8. I'm just fixing it with a key F4. And as I know, I have to find the figure for English. So I'm taking the corresponding value of corresponding range of English subject and fixing it. And once I put this figure, here you can identify the figure 38. So we are getting the figure of 38 corresponding to E, and I'm just dragging it down to have the value of others variables or other candidates. Hope this is good. So here we have a catch. Basically, there is another table I have write down here, which has same figures, but they are not in a sorting order. It's G, F, E, F, C, D, A. And once I apply the same formula on the same range, for the same range, I'm not getting the correct answer. Why this happened, and what is the basic cause behind it? Actually, the if lookup function, we are applying a lookup function and they are not getting the exact match, it will provide you the largest value from the lookup range. Or if the value is smaller than of the value, then lookup function provide any error. So how can we overcome from such situations? We do not do anything. We just go there. We need to select the data first and then go to the tab of data and selecting the sorting and provide the sorting on a field which called as name, and you will get the picture. Okay. Here, if you provide change here in Hindi, then you again need to provide the calculations for the same. As here, P, A, G, and B. Hope this is good for you. Now, the another function, the another syntax basically. I have written some values here. How we can do that? Here, if we are trying to syntax naming lookup value from an array. An array contains value A, comma, U, comma. So it's basically a name ATUL, and I'm providing some values to that particular alphabets. Suppose A belongs to 1, Atul T belongs to 11, U belongs to 21, and L belongs to 31. And I'm closing the array and closing the lookup. And once I hit enter, it will provide me the value 11 from the defined array, which I have distributed the values ATUL to the correspondence 1, 11, 21, and 31. Here I'm getting 11. Why? Because A belongs to 1 and T belongs to 11 and U belongs to 21 and the L belongs to 31. So it's providing a value of 11. However, if the value is not available in that case, it's saying we need to find out the total from the array which containing 4 characters naming STUV, and corresponding we have 10, 11, 12 and 13. So basically it will provide me a position value of 11 only. Why it is so? Because it containing T, it will search for T only, and T belongs with 11. And if you are moving to row number 4, here we are looking for R, and which is not defined in our array. So it's providing a value NA. Here we have a catch basically. We do not have any conditions, we do not have any such informations about to the lookup, because lookup value is only working on ascending order positions. If we are not setting our data in ascending order, we cannot find our correct value. So how will we overcome from such situations, or how will we do some another task if we do not need to arrange the data in ascending order? So we have 2 new functions for the same. If we need to working on a vertical range, we can use Vlookup, and if we need to go with another range which is a horizontal range, we can go with the HLOOKUP. I'm not saying that lookup is not good function in Excel, but it has some limitations. What are the limitations? Basically, we need to set our data in ascending order. Then we can get the picture. Another, we need to clarify every time what value I'm looking for. I'm looking for a value of A and corresponding to English. Then I need to select the result vector English. And if I need to find the vector Hindi, then I need to select the range belongs to that. So we can get our values in a single move by applying Vlookup. So here I am just applying the value on another sheet which I have maintained for you guys in the same pattern. Here I have defined the names in a scattered way. Anuj, Ajay, Mohit, Mohan, Anil, Kavita, Gaurav, Firoz, and their marks. So here we are applying a formula of VLOOKUP. It's a VLOOKUP. Again, it's asking for lookup value. Lookup value basically a value which we are looking for. So here at the A13, we have a value named Ajay, and lookup. The second component of that particular formula is a table array. What table array? Table array contains basically belong to the data. So our data is from A1 to F8, and here the another content, another area is column index number. So here we need to define which column value I need. So looking for English, then I will type 2, again, comma. Now here it's saying range lookup, and it's providing a two values, true or false. So here if we apply 0, it's mean a true value, it's mean an exact match. And if I enter, press enter, it will give the value corresponding to English. Now again, if I need the same value for the Hindi subject, then again my lookup value is this, and my table array would be this, and my column array would be 3, because in our very first column we have name, and in our second column we have our English subject numbers, and in our third column we have Hindi. Then I need to press 3 here and 0 and close. I need to do, I'm just copying my formula and 4, then comma 0, and I'm getting the value of this. Doing the same here, I'm putting this, putting 5, comma 0, I'm getting the value of this again, comma 6, comma 0, and getting the value of social studies 2. But I'm just facing some challenges. Why I'm putting 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get the same answer with another equations too? Yes, we can. So I'm just pasting my data here again. How we can do this? I know my values are in column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, and column formula in Excel, which can help me to doing this. It's a great formula known as COLUMN, column, and if I'm putting A1, it will me provide 1. If I'm putting column B1, it will me provide 2. And similarly, if I put column C1, it will give 3. And we can do the same with another catch, which is known as row. If I'm putting row A1, it will give me a 1. If I will put row A54, it will give me a 54. So I can use the same thing for column index. How can I formula Vlookup, and my lookup value is this, and to F8 is my table array. Then, but instead of 2, I just want to write a column value, a column formula, another formula merging with a new formula. So here is COLUMN column, and comma 0, closing the bracket, and I have the answer. I'm just copying this and dragging to another location, and once I press enter, it will for others. What is the code behind this? The main code is for this value, for this column value, I have my lookup value is in A70. However, when I am going to this, my lookup value has been changed to B70, and B70 is not recognized by my table array, so that's another reason it's providing me a hash NA error. So how can I fix this? Once I'm on this position, what I need to do? I know Ajay will remain in the same column, says A17. So what I need to do? I just need to fix it one, F4. So while I am pressing this, now I am copying and pasting my data here to the another location. I can get the answer in a single row. So we can use column instead of using another conditions. Might be possible some of you guys are looking for some another interesting things, that what will happen if the subjects moving from one location to another. So again, I'm doing some critical task for me, bring the things from here to there. I'm just copying signs from here to this and moving my value from here to there and putting my position from here. So as the requirement has been changed from a sequenced to doubling one, what I need to do for? First of all, I just want to understand what the equation I require. Here guys, we have the same subjects, but the main condition is that we cannot identify how the science subject is located here in what position. Basically, once we are talking about position, and here we are also talking about position. Here I put in value 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manually, and here I have played with a column to get the value in the same manner. So by putting column B1 I'm getting 2, by putting column C1 I'm getting C3, and by putting value D1 I'm getting 4. So in Excel can we have, is there any function which providing a position value? Yes, we have. So I'm introducing a new function named match. What match do? Match is doing nothing, but it will provide me the position value for the lookup value from the vector. So a new function, match. What is the syntax for match? Match. Once I start this one, it's again asking for the lookup value. So if I'm saying English, that I'm requesting from this function that find the value of English. So the another factor here is lookup array. I'm saying find the value, find the position of English in from A to F1. Okay. Again, it's asking me for the match type. Always go with 0 if you are looking for the exact match, and definitely you are looking for the exact match in the data. You are not supposed to doing some wrong calculations. You don't want to do wrong calculations in the sheets. So always asking for 0. I'm putting 0 here, and once I close the match function, it will provide value 2. Yes, I need. Why I need this one? Because here I applied manually 2, here I applied tricky one with a column function, and here I can find through match function. So first of all, if I'm going ahead to describing the message to you guys on a match function, we are just elaborating some more things about match function, what it did here. It goes there and it is looking for English from this range to this range. Name on very first position, English is on second position, Hindi is on third position, math is on fourth position, science is on fifth position, and the FST is on the sixth position. So if I am changing my value English to science, what it will do? SCI. It will give the position value of science in the fixed range, that is 5. So I'm getting my answer. So what I will do here, I will play tricky again and using the match function for column index number. How can I do that? I'm just pressing equal to and pressing Vlookup, and I need to fix my value, lookup value, because it will not move from one position to another. So I fix this one, comma, I need table array. So that's my table, A1 to F8. Now I need the column index number. So getting my column index number, what I will do, I will type my new function named match. And what is the lookup value? I'm just looking for science. Not fix the column, because once I drag that formula from left to right, it will automatically change B2, then C2, then D2, then E2, and then F2. So that's my lookup value. The next factor is lookup array. So where is the lookup array? Lookup array, I just want to look from here only. Then comma 0. I'm closing match function only. It's 0, not for the VLOOKUP. It's completed a factor which is colon number. I am hitting comma. Now again I am pressing 0. This 0 is for VLOOKUP function for getting the exact match. And once I hit enter, I get the correct answer for Ajay. So Ajay scored 66 marks in the semester. And copying the value from science and pasting in another location, each function is working fine for me and providing the value what I am looking for. So we have tried the same function with this, and with this. However, I have faced a lot of challenges in my experience in my past. So what challenges these are? Most of the guys confused with a table array. Why I'm saying this one? Let me describe first of all it with you, because I just want to you guys doing perfect work while you're trying to find out the figures for you. That might be some situations are here like this. I'm just changing my data. What I did here, I have my name function here, and I'm two subjects to left, to that to my right. Now if I have the same question, I'm doing it here, is equal to VLOOKUP. That's my lookup value. I'm fixing that one. Then comma data. It's from E1 to K1 to P8. I'm fixing it. Comma, as I'm looking for the value for English, so that should be a colon 1. Comma, I need here, and it's providing me any error, and most of you guys get these errors while extracting the data from your resource. So how can we overcome from that? So here's the catch. Basically, you cannot find the value from VLOOKUP if the value is on your left side. So table array. What is the table array? Basically, table array has one catch only. Table arrays, where if you are using table arrays, so first of all you need to find what is the lookup value. So here we have a lookup value Ajay, and Ajay is in column 3. So here our data should be M1 to P8 only. Then comma 2 comma nothing, because English is not here. Let me change it first to understand better, else I will confuse you completely. It's 2 comma 0. Why I decreased the table array? Because my function Vlookup wants to find the lookup value from a table array, and table array's first column. Prior to this, when I having any error, by hitting F2 you can enter into the formula, is selecting range from K1 to P8. However, as I told you that table array's first column should be the lookup value. So lookup value is in column M. So I need to decrease the data from here to this. Now I am on the correct picture because Ajay is in a table array's first column. Because now my table belongs to M1 to P8, and M is the very first column which is having the value of lookup value. So I get the right answer. So here I just want to describe you that we cannot find the value of our left corners from the Vlookup. Vlookup just provide the value from left to right only. We cannot find the values from middle to left or the vice versa. So this problem can be complete by offset or index, and this will be discussed in another class. And so we are moving to the another partner of the lookup is HLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP, what we learn vertical values from left to right. However, sometimes we need the same equation and we need to go for horizontal values. What I am trying to say here, the same data we are using the same data for HLOOKUP, and here I put it my subjects in a vertical range. Here English, Hindi, Math, Science and Social Science. And I just want to know about Ajay's score. So what I need to do here, I'm just putting HLOOKUP. The very first letter of this function is H. So H means horizontal and V means vertical there. And all the components are belonging to VLOOKUP. So here again I have a lookup value which is English, comma, is again the table array. So as I told you that the table array's first column, again I am saying the table array's first column should be the same. Now I need the second row. Why I am saying that second row? Because Ajay belongs to second row, comma 0. So I'm just dragging this down to have the answer, and this is the right one. HLOOKUP works in a horizontal way. How it did? It's English 40, then 64, then 48, then 66, and then 57. You can do or try the same things which I used with the VLOOKUP here. You can try it with row, you can try it with match, and find out the results what you have. Now going to the end, but a very good trick, which are basically tips and tricks. What I'm trying to find out the value here. I'm looking for a value for last entry in the row, for last entry in the column, for last numeric entry in the row, or last numeric entry in a column. And here we are talking about, we have talked about basically lookups limitations. But if function in an Excel dictionary, so we can say that they have some limitations. Beyond to its limitations, it's working too fine for some guys who are looking, or who are facing the challenges to find the last entries in row or a column. Here, first of all, I just want to introduce a last numeric entry in a row. I just put it 15 times 9 and comma 1 hash 1. This 1 hash 1 belongs to a basically entire row. How it function works. Give me some examples to you guys. Suppose here we have a first number is A, then blank, then for last entry in a row, then D, then E, then A, then blank, then 9. I'm talking about row number 1 basically. So I'm just giving some values to that. If I find lookup value, I'm saying 99 and comma a full range, providing that it will give me 9. But if I change my last value 99 to 199, it's not changing my value. It's giving my giving the result as 9. So 999 have 3 digits. So what I need to do here, I need to make it 999. May I write? Why it's doing so? Because prior to this, we talked that it will provide me a value which is the largest, which are the limitations basically that I told you. First of all, it's working in ascending order, I told earlier, and the limitations. If lookup value cannot find the exact match, the largest value in the array would be the answer of that particular function. So here, once I was using 99, what it is providing to me, I am looking for 99, which is smallest to 199 and the largest to 9. That's one the reason is providing a value of 9. And once I am changing this one to 999, it is providing me a 199 only. So as I don't know what the value will be asked by the user, so facing the same, I'm just applying 15 times 9 here. Why I'm doing so? Because if you go there and putting some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, it will change infinity. So that is the main cause I'm using this one. Instead of typing 14 times 9, you can use function as lookup 9e plus 15 comma, the range, and you will get your picture again. For column, for row we are using 1#n. For column we can use F#F or A#A. So here I have maintained some data for you guys, A, C, F, 34 and so on, and this one. And in these parameters in column F we have only three numeric values basically, which are 34 and 6 and 9, and a system providing me the last numeric value, which is 9, or if you type here 34 something anything, you will get your picture again. Now it's again another trick which can be used, the last entry. By meaning of the last entry, as what we did prior to this, we are getting numeric entry. Now I just want to look for last entry, and last entry might be your text, might be a number. So doing this, I'm playing some tricky. It's 2, comma, I'm looking for 2, comma, its range is not equal to blank, and comma the same range, and dividing by 1 is divided by this, and I'm getting the value is 199. Why I'm getting a value is 199? Because I have the last value is 199. If I'm putting Pankaj here, I will get the output named as Pankaj, and if the same entry which for use for column only, so it's a basically tips or a tricks. So you can have 89 here. That's all guys, and you will find the same things. I have maintained some help notes for you and reference. You can go to techonthenet.com. It's a very good site for you guys, and definitely it will provide you some helpful information on the same, and you will.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pankaj, for your time, and
happy learning with Excel. And
thank you so much, all the participants. You have joined the webinar in a very short notice, and I really appreciate Pankaj for taking out time for our members and sharing your experiences and learning. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
I appreciate if you share this file to our group. That will be a very helpful thing for us.
Yeah, sure. I'll do this one. I just mail it to you.
Thank you.
You can